This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Before we kick off this playoff game, let's check with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Checking in with the Rebels head coach. The Big Ten is so excited based on their previous experience here in the college football playoff. They have won the last 3 national championships, and they want to make it 4. They're talking a lot down on the field. They're making sure that the SEC knows they're here to play. We'll see who's able to have conference dominance here and set the tone early. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Bringing it out, it's Cook. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Quick throw to the left. They bring him down after a short gain there. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. When we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice when the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, but the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC, and now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title. The SEC wants it, and they want it back.
First down, looking to throw the football. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
It's a confidence builder for this quarterback early in the game. The Rebels, when they've had success over the years in these big games, it's been because of the quarterback in large part.
Well, there's no doubt about it. You go back to Trinidad Chambliss, Jackson Dart, all the way back to Eli Manning. These guys know how to play the position.
Touchdown, Ole Miss, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Goes out of bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35. Tough running to get the first down. He told us he chose an SEC school, Joel, because he wanted to be part of the great running back legacy in this league.
And what a legacy it is, Chris, and you're exactly right. So many programs have built themselves on toughness, physicality, running the football. I think about Mark Ingram and Derrick Henry at Alabama.
Here he goes. The 30. Inside the 20. Huge play. Moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Handoff running right. Touchdown, Irish. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, but perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cook. He steps out at the 20, tried to make something happen, but cost the offense 5 yards in field position. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Open field ahead. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Press coverage now from the secondary. On the move now. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job. Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. And that's a good start for Trinidad Chambliss. You think about all the special plays that he made in last year's postseason, Joe, coming so close to getting his team to a championship game.
Chris, I was so impressed watching him throughout the year. He comes in, didn't win the starting job to begin the year, gets into that role, and then just grew and grew and grew. And by the end of the year, he was one of the best players in the country, and the reason that Ole Miss almost did go to that championship game. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble.
And the quarterback's forced out of bounds. That'll count as a sack by this defense.
Chris, plays like this are why I could never be a coach. I would be breaking the headset up in the box if I was the offensive play caller. What is my quarterback doing? Throw the ball into the 13th row. You're outside of the pocket, and he just runs out of bounds for a huge loss.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He could go. Look out, he's in the clear. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Holy cow, Chris. This feels like a 14-point swing like you called it. It's in the end zone, and he takes it back 100. My goodness, that is an enormous play in this game and will totally change the momentum going forward.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Well, once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Final play before the end of the quarter. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Breaks into the clear. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Breaks into the clear. Look out, off and running. Out past the 30. Here he goes. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Cunningham. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he released it. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made in space. Look out. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. The Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the move now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. And the pressure's on. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Four-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
That screen fooled nobody. Great recognition from the corner. As soon as the ball was snapped, he recognized what was going on, got into the backfield, and blew it up for a loss.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Rebels. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
And that is the spark that they desperately needed. Down in this ball game, this offense hasn't done a ton. Defense had to step up, and they do. They're able to not only get the ball back, but they put it in the end zone and close this deficit. What a massive play for this group.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Keeping it on the ground here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
These run plays don't look like much, but they put themselves in a manageable third down situation. Now you have everything at your disposal. You can continue to run it or you can throw it. You've got to keep the pass rush off of you, and they've been able to do that.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Back to throw. It's Carr. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's caught from inside the 20. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here's the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it again. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Back to pass. It's Carr. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Irish.
That is such an important score, and great execution from this offense here before halftime. An extra point away from tying it up, and they get the ball to start the second half. A chance to go from down in this game to leading in this game if they can go out and score in the third quarter.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cunningham. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes out of bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Handoff heading left. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line
breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Rebels. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joe, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got 1 half of football left to move on in this playoff.
He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. They still have 1 more in their pocket the rest of the half.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. What a catch by the sophomore. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. To throw, it's Carr. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, we sit with these coaches every single week, and what do they tell us? Whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win the game, and this quarterback has just not played well. Already thrown 2 picks in this game, and now again, the ball is in harm's way. I understand he's trying to force things down the field, be aggressive, but man, you cannot make these throws.
Moves out of the pocket. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Boy, that's tough when you're rolling to your left as a quarterback, trying to escape the rush and get the ball down the field. Plus, he's got contact as he's trying to release. It's almost impossible to throw a ball accurately down the field, and that's why it leads to an incompletion.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Hit just as he throws the ball. And that ball is incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And the Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Grab near the sticks. It's Porter. Breaking into the clear. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. An inside give now from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Got an opening here. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Cunningham. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and give first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. A offense will keep it on the ground here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Here's the 2nd down play. Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Toss.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense and this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the 1st down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on 4th. And here inside of 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Look out, he's breaking free. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Rebels. As the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Well, this is exactly what this defense was so scared of all week long. In our meetings, they said the speed of this quarterback is something that they had to account for. And here from distance, he's able to get on the outside and show off the speed for a touchdown. When you can just design a quarterback run and get it in from this far out, I tell you what an advantage for this offense.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And on the carry, he's heading left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Carr. Looking deep downfield to the left. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Now he's bringing it back. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. 1st and goal here for the offense. In the red area, it's Lacey. Stopped right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, Chris, this is why he's one of the best players in the country, is he's so productive. Now his second rushing touchdown of the game, and this defense is going to have to start doing something as they go over the sideline and start viewing the film on those tablets. They've got to understand where this running back is at all times. He has to be priority number one.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. Gain moves the ball to the 34.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Now it's second down here. Back to throw. It's Carr. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And it's Ole Miss in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
This is so valuable for a defense to get the offense off schedule on first down. A nice tackle for loss, and now it's second and long.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Green. He's got some space. Look out. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Too much speed for the defense. And now here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cook. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Quarterback looking to scramble. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
On those 3rd and shorts, yards are at a premium. Almost gets the line to gain, but at 4th and inches, I think you still go for this right here. I think a quarterback sneak, something quick, get them on their heels and get the first down.
And on 4th down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? And it's a direct snap. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. They continue to lead in the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Grinding away on the ground. Picks up the first, looking for more. Here he goes. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Rebels. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan. And obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Oh, he's got open space. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. For the first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the...
And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. The 20, past the 10. Touchdown, Irish. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. Shows the power and the speed. Breaks the tackle and then takes it all the way to the end zone. What a running back this guy is.
Chris, just outstanding balance through contact. That's what makes him so difficult to bring down, in particular in space, which is why this defense knew that this was one of the more critical parts of this game. Tackling in space, and they have not been able to do it very well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Cunningham. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. On the read. It's a run. Running back's got it. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Lacy. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Pulls it in. It's Cook. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That is putting a massive amount of trust in this quarterback, and he pays it off. What a great completion for a first down, and now one more first down is going to salt this game away. But I think they need to run the football to do it.
Trying to find some room. It's Lacy. Nowhere to run up the middle. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They'll still have two available as we approach the end of this game. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Caught behind the line. It's Lindsey. He's got room to run. Look out. He's in the clear. They gain him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff.